and welcome to this episode. Today, we're going to take a closer look at America in the period from 1920 to 1973, a time of great change, both in terms of opportunities and inequality. The 1920s were known as the Roaring Twenties. The country was experiencing an economic boom, and people were living it up, dancing to jazz music and dressing in the latest fashions. But beneath the surface, not everyone was enjoying this newfound prosperity. The gap between the rich and the poor was growing, and many Americans were being left behind. In 1929, the stock market crashed, bringing the Roaring Twenties to a screeching halt. The Great Depression was a difficult time for the country, with widespread poverty and unemployment. The government stepped in with programs like the New Deal to help struggling Americans, but inequality still persisted. The 1940s saw the country enter World War II, and the economy received a boost as the country shifted to a wartime footing. The war effort created jobs, and women, who previously were not part of the workforce, entered the workforce in large numbers. The 1950s and 60s were a time of great social change, with the civil rights movement, protests for equality and against the Vietnam War, and the growing counterculture. America was beginning to acknowledge the inequalities that had been present for centuries, and people were starting to demand a more equal society. By the 1970s, the country was facing new challenges, including the Watergate scandal and the energy crisis. Despite these challenges, the push for equality continued, with the women's liberation movement and the fight for LGBTQ rights gaining momentum. So, what have we learned about America in the period from 1920 to 1973? It was a time of great opportunity, but also great inequality. The country was changing rapidly, with new technologies, social movements, and political upheavals shaping the future. But through it all, the American spirit of determination and resilience shone through, and the country continues to strive towards a more equal society. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more.